Hello, I'm Lou Earp. I'm our corporate recruiter here at Dutton Gregory, and today I'm joined by our head of culture, Emma Menzies. I wonder if you'd like to share a little bit about yourself.
Thanks, Lou. Yes, hi, I'm Emma Menzies. I'm head of personal injury and medical negligence and also head of culture, as Lou says. I've been with the firm 23 years, so I've got a pretty good idea about our culture here, which is what we're here to talk to you about today.
Why did you decide to champion the culture piece within Dutton Gregory?
Well, I've always been passionate about DG and the people here, and I felt that although the culture was never broken, it was something that we could really improve upon, and that required everybody here giving their input. So I felt that I was in a really good place, having been here for such a long time, to shape the culture in the way that we all thought that it could be.
And could you tell us a little bit more about our core values and behaviours?
Yeah, sure. So we have three main values. They're committed, united and progressive. Underneath that, we have three sub-values for each core value. And underneath that, we have our behaviours, 27 of them in all, that sit behind those core values.
To everyone internally, CUP is part of our everyday life. And when I'm speaking with others around opportunities at DG, I always mention that CUP is central to any business decision, be that new clients, new team members or third-party suppliers. So why do you think it's so important that we get the cultural fit right?
Well, I think we're all working together as a team in the wider sense, but also individually in our smaller groups as well. And so getting the best out of each other means that we're doing the best for our clients and our referrers.
We have the quarterly CUP awards, and there's an award for each of the three individual core values and then another award for making a difference. Mm-hmm. There's always so much excitement around the CUP awards internally. I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit more about how you choose the winners.
Okay, well, we have a culture team here. We're called the Culture Club for very good reasons. And the nominations that any member of the firm can make are anonymised by somebody in the Culture Club here. So that's the only person that knows who has nominated and the nominees. And we each get given 2 votes per category for committed, united, progressive and making a difference. We each have 10 points or 5 points for those 2 votes, or we can amalgamate the 2 and have 15 points for one person if you think that they deserve those full 15 votes.
So we've touched slightly on the Culture Club, but there's a whole team there of culture champions within DG. Are you able to tell me any more about your amazing team and how others might be able to apply if they'd like to become part of that team?
Yeah, absolutely. It is absolutely the best team that we have here, as I have to say. And we have at least one volunteer from each team, because some teams are bigger than others, and it's across all offices. We're hoping to recruit from our new Woking office as well very soon. And we come together at least once a month, but we also hold town hall meetings to talk about the behaviours that sit behind our sub-values. And we're always asking everybody in the firm what they think about it, how we can do better, always driving for change. And our culture champions are absolutely fantastic. And they're the ones that are going out all the time, internally and externally, really, really boosting and promoting our culture every single day.
I guess turning to you a little bit now, so aside from culture, you're a reputable and an award-winning PI lawyer. You've dedicated your career to DG and you've been an equity partner in the firm for a number of years. So why did you choose DG?
Well, it's only my second professional job and I came here 23 years ago. And as I say to lots of people, I wouldn't have stayed if I didn't like it here. I feel that I'm trusted, and I think that is something that is so important to anybody when they want to grow in their career. And I came here as an assistant solicitor. Within a few months, I was made head of the department. Within a year, I was made a salaried partner. I then had my children and worked part-time. And the great thing is that I was always made to feel that I could do that. The fantastic people that I work with across all teams, across all offices. It's something that I'm so passionate about, and I can't imagine being anywhere other than DG.
You could go back to your NQ self. What piece of advice do you think you'd give yourself?
Well, it's interesting you've asked me that because we do a mini academy here for our aspiring trainee solicitors. And one of the things I said to them is always be true to yourself. It sounds pretty trite, but actually it's really important. It's a long career in law. And I think you've got to survive, you've got to grow, you've got to adapt. And if you're not authentic, then people will find you out really quickly. It's a hard enough job without, being true to yourself the whole time. So that would be the advice I'd give to myself.
What would you say to anyone thinking about coming to join us here at DG?
I'd say do it. It's the firm to be at. Absolutely. Dutton Gregory is growing, but it's not losing sight of its core values. And it's something that I'm really passionate about. The whole firm is. We've bought into this because we asked everybody. We didn't just say as equity partners, these are going to be our values and our behaviours. We asked everybody. That was the really important thing.
And all that remains is for me to thank you for joining us today. This is the first in a series of videos that we'll be rolling out over the next few months. So thanks very much.
Thanks, Lee.